When it's Friday night, there's nothing to do. Start a new show and you suck like glue. What I binged this weekend.
I binge watched Da Vinci's Demons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've watched some of Spartacus and then Black Sails, and I knew Da Vinci's Demons is on like right now because they had showed a commercial.
Season 3.
Yeah, they showed a commercial during Black Sails, and one of my friends watches it, and I was like, it was like $12.99 at Best Buy, so I was like, why not? Let's see if it's any good.
Wait, who watched it?
Taylor.
Oh,
Taylor watches it.
I mean, I've watched it.
Whatever.
You had your chance.
So it's about, I almost said Leonardo DiCaprio. It's about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Crappy.
He finally gets an Oscar, but it's all
No, he
great.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Total Recall.
Total
Okay.
Recall.
But anyway, so it's about Leonardo da Vinci in probably his 20s. Would you say he's in his early 20s? 26-ish?
Mid 20s?
Yeah.
That's what I would
He's
say,
24 and a half.
Because
Sure.
this is
I
before,
haven't even seen it.
like in season 1, it's before the Medici got attacked and all that shit.
Yeah, so it takes place when he's in his mid-20s, we'll say that, because that sounds right. During, the Medici's reign of Florence. And so he first starts out as a painter and gets hired that way, but then he also is going to do war weapons for Florence because they have a lot of issues with other parts of Italy. And so the first season kind of follows that. And then also there's this whole underground conspiracy thing going on that there's this book that he has to go over. So the second season, he's in South America for most of it. And it's interesting. I mean, it's the issue that I had with it, because like it's entertaining and it's interesting. The best part of it is him and his actual inventions, because a lot of the times he's thrown into this situation and then he like MacGyvers his way out of it. But like
crazy ass shit.
It's old medieval times, so it's like they don't even have like a rubber band.
Yeah,
That was
like,
funny.
they have like
Oh, God.
string and
Yeah, so he comes up with all these crazy inventions on the spot, and all of that stuff. And I wasn't at first going to keep going into season 2 because it has the problem of they forced the politics into it, and Starz sometimes does this where it's not a nice marriage between the action and the main story and the politics. Black Sails has the same problem.
Yeah, it can get a little boring sometimes.
So there wasn't a nice marriage of that, but the final episode was fantastic, and it had a really terrible cliffhanger, and it was really mean. And actually, the second season does that as well. It's really awful, and it made you get mad, and then go, I have to watch season 3. But I will say that it's interesting storytelling, and it's kind of cool to see Leonardo da Vinci before. He's Leonardo. Well, he still is a known. He's known
Before
in.
he became a sewage turtle.
It's
Yes.
before he's
Before he
dead
becomes the
and
mutant
people,
Ninja Turtle.
Make him a mythological figure.
Yeah, and I mean, like, they actually bring in the Mona Lisa, which was weird. That was there was a really trippy episode where he was like,
Well, because he does drugs.
He does do drugs.
And like.
but this was a South American, I don't even know what you're smoking, but there's a crazy lady making you do shit type of thing.
So it's they had. I read about this. There's this drink that they also had people ingest. I can't remember. And
Well, anyway, so then he's standing in front of the Mona Lisa, and it was funny though because they're talking about nobody knows who this woman is, and it's like they don't know much about it, and they're like, but look at the background, and actually it was a clue to what was going on right then. So like they do some really interesting things of marrying the Da Vinci that you kind of know, but then giving him his own characteristics and making him something new. And it fits into, I mean, like, there's a lot of religious undertones to it, but then you also get some of, like, the Greek and Roman, because Daedalus is...
And it's the Renaissance,
Yeah.
So it's the rebirth of all the Greek and Roman
So, I mean,
philosophy.
it is good, and apparently season 3 is their final season. Starz has canceled
I'm
it.
not surprised.
But if you like Black Sails or
Spartacus,
Game of Thrones,
Game of
kind
Thrones
of the
a
first
little
season,
bit.
the first season of Game of Thrones especially.
Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, very much so. So Yeah, because it kind of has that feel of
someone who's way smarter than everyone else in the room.
yeah, and it kind of pulls some of the same techniques that was used in the Sherlock Holmes movie in this show, because it's like, not that they do like the slow-mo fight scene or but but the analysis of his situations and coming up with the
solution and
the inventions, they kind of do the
bird
weird thing
that like blows up into awesome fireworks in the
that
very
was
first
cool.
episode.
Yeah.
Which is also where I saw one of my favorite tattoos I've ever seen.
But I liked it. I would give it, how many heads?
How many fake?
Are we going out
Fake
of 10?
tattoo
Because that's what I'm confused.
I
Was
meant,
it out
I
of?
meant out of 10.
Oh, okay. I would say 7 and a nearly headless Nick.
7 and a nearly.
So 7 Ned Starks and a nearly headless. So 7.5 stars. I mean heads. Out of 10.
I'm like, you have a Ned Stark, a Robb Stark.
Because
Starks.
yeah, no, because it is one of those shows where you're engaged, and then unfortunately it gets a little bit boring. But then the acting in the boring scenes, because so Irene Adler from Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock Holmes is in it, and she's a fan. Like, she's one of my favorite parts of the show because she's really cool. So she's awesome, and then the fight scenes are really well done, and just like the cinematography of it. And so it gets slow, but it makes up for it at other times and in the finales.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's only, I mean, like the first season's 8 episodes, the second is 10. So I mean, it's not going to take you terribly long to watch it, but unfortunately you cannot watch it for free.
Anywhere you go.
Boo. But watch your deals at your local stores, because you can get them like for under $20 probably, both seasons on DVD. But I think it's worth it to watch it. It's interesting. 7.5 heads. I don't know why we got morbid, but
So Da Vinci is the decent.
yes, Da Vinci is the decent. And that's it.